Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Nerds. I'm here with Claris Polaris.
Hi. I'm so excited to be here.
I know. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So it's funny. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, damn, when did I meet you? I'm not exactly sure how long ago I actually met you. It was this year, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 2023.
Wasn't it? Yeah. It was the last time I was in LA, I think.
Yeah, so I think I met you at Dare's
birthday
party. Yes,
I believe that's what it was.
Okay, making sure.
We're all on the same page.
Yeah, right. But you live in Canada.
Yes.
Yes.
I am in Toronto.
Yeah. So she's. You came out here for. Was it just mostly for LA Comic Con, and then for like content and all the other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. LA Comic Con is the big one.
Yeah.
We did it last year. It was a lot of fun. I'm also considering moving here.
I know. You told me this. I was like, girl, come on down. Let's go. I have so many ideas.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, already going for LA Comic Con. Let's just spend 2 weeks here and kind of get familiar a little bit more with LA, different neighborhoods, see how I like it, and like pretty much decided that like I like it.
She wants to live here forever now.
Yeah, you caught me. I mean, the sun is a good incentive because it's really cold up in Canada right now.
Yeah, when you were telling me about that, I was like, "Oh, Canada sounds great." I've never been. I've always wanted to go. And you're telling me how cold it is. I was like, "Well, maybe I don't really want to go that badly." Actually, I think I could not go.
I would recommend the summertime.
Okay.
Yes.
It's the same summer, right? Our summer is your summer.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. We're not different. What's that, hemisphere? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I get so confused with those things. Yeah, so I think it'd be really great if we can kind of like talk a little bit more about the cosplay convention. So we actually went to dinner the other night, and we were just nerding out for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
On literally all kinds of topics. But I think on today's episode, just to kind of keep it a little more focused, we can talk more about your favorite cosplay conventions that you've gone to, maybe some of your favorite cosplays that you've done.
Okay.
Because I've seen you do some really great ones.
Thank you.
And I'm curious if you have a favorite, and if your favorite is maybe your fans' favorite also, because sometimes, right, like I feel like cosplay that I've done are not really my favorite, but they're like the majority favorite. It's like really bizarre to me how people view that.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'm trying to think if my favorite would be my fans' favorite. Yeah.
Well, what did you wear to LA Comic Con?
So LA Comic Con, I did a group cosplay on Friday with Dare Taylor and Joni Brosas, and we did. I was Knuckles, Joni was Sonic, and Dare was Shadow.
Right.
It was very cute.
Oh, you guys look so cute together. I love the group ones. Yeah, that's
it was
so great.
a lot of fun, and I adore those ladies.
Isn't it great when you have like people that love doing it with you, so they all commit?
Yes.
And you can really do a dope ass like what?
Yeah, well, that was actually how I first met them. Was they already knew each other, and I kind of had met Joni on Twitch, and they were looking for a Blossom for their Powerpuff Girls trio photo shoot.
I think I remember those. Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was a big first. It was so much fun. It was like one of my favorite collabs to this day. We did like Powerpuff E-Girls. Loved it. Good times. So I collabed with them on the Friday of Comic-Con. And then Saturday, I did my very first full body paint.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow.
Yeah,
the commitment is on another level.
You know what? It took 4.5 hours. It was worth it. I did a pink Ahsoka.
So dope. Oh my God, it looks so cool.
It was one that I wanted to do for a while because so Star Wars Celebration 2 years ago was actually in Anaheim, and I decided to do a pink Mandalorian armor build.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't think I saw that one.
It was really cute. It was really fun. It was kind of based on the Valentine's Day Funko Pop.
Okay.
So it was like red and pink. It was very cutesy, and I loved it. Like it was my very first ever foam build that I'd done myself. I was super excited about it.
Dope. You actually did that yourself?
Yeah. I do like a mix of like I build it versus like source it, because there's some people who are just incredible at what they do, and I
agree.
am not there yet. I do want to learn more skills, but it was pink Mandalorian, and so many people loved it, and so many people online hated it. Like the number of people on TikTok who said that I single-handedly ruined Star Wars.
I'm sorry.
Which I didn't realize I had that much power, but thank you.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah, so they kind of like lost their minds a little bit, and I was like, what
because
other...
it was pink?
Yes, because it was pink. They were like, yesified, and I was like, it's fun, it's cute, like who
Yeah.
cares?
What?
Yeah, people got mad, so it's like
Those, especially those fans, man. Like those Star Wars fans they're very serious.
yes, as a big part of the Star Wars community, yes, some of them are a lot, but it inspired Pink Ahsoka because I was like, what other characters could I make pink
I love Ahsoka.
and like have fun with it?
I
And the
feel like
show came
I
out.
liked her more pink than what she's kind of like orange.
Yeah,
I guess, right?
yeah. It's like orange and the Montrals are like blue and white, and like honestly, the design of the character from Clone Wars is fantastic,
Absolutely.
and I love her a lot after watching Clone Wars and her show. Like I think she's a phenomenal character. I just like to add a little bit of me into cosplay.
That's the best thing about cosplay, though. I think
Exactly.
people like really need to like relax a little bit more sometimes and not feel so it has to be exactly how they've seen it on TV.
Yeah.
Like I have to get out of my head sometimes too. Like when I do cosplays, if I'm not like Drew knows when he comes with me, if I don't have like the exact piece that looks exactly like it is in the game or the movie, then I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna yell at me and I'm gonna get in trouble. And then
Yeah.
somebody's gonna say something, and no one ever really cares. Like I get so in my head
No.
about that. I'm like, I gotta tell myself to
No.
relax sometimes too. It's
Exactly. We get in our own heads about it, and like it's unfair. Like we're here to have fun.
Thank you.
And have
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
time.
It's
You know
just
what I
trying to
mean?
have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Okay.
Cheers to having a good time.
Cheers, darling.
But yeah, so Pink Ahsoka, I was only actually at the con for
Yeah, I didn't see you
like
there.
2 hours. I couldn't do it anymore.
I was gonna say, darn, I wish I would have loved to get some,
The
some
Montrals were
photos with you.
so
Yeah.
heavy.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It was worth it. Like I started at 8 a.m., got into full body paint and prosthetics. Then we went to a studio so that I could get some good shots of
Awesome.
it.
Good. Smart.
Which it turned out really, really
I need to start doing
well.
that. I don't know
Yeah.
how you get the energy for all that, girl. Man, damn.
I mean, honestly, like the shooting it and like getting creative that way is one of my favorite parts about
Yeah.
it. So I feel very lucky that like I'm kind of always jazzed to get to it and shoot. So I actually shot at the studio for 2 hours and then went to the con and was there for maybe 2 hours
Okay.
until it was like the bald cap started ripping because it was
Yeah,
really
I saw that
heavy.
in your story. It was like pulling
like,
back on your head.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's tough to make prosthetics and things like that without a fitting because I did not make those.
Okay.
The body paint and the Montrals were made by Kelton FX, who's local here. He's a phenomenal
nice. Oh,
special
dope.
effects
Okay.
artist, like
Hell yeah.
incredible. But because we couldn't have a fitting because I'm from Toronto, we kind of we made it work. And honestly, it turned out
As long as you
pretty
got
cool.
the photos and the videos, girl,
Yes.
I'm like, please, everything's fine. It's
Yeah.
all good. Whatever.
Yeah, I was like, I got enough photos, got enough BTS, and then Sunday I did Adam Eve from Invincible.
Oh, right, that's right.
Yes,
Oh, I know.
yes.
Drew keeps telling me I need to watch that show. I know he's waving.
It's
He's nodding to me right now.
so good. Oh my
I
god!
don't know why I'm like so nervous to start something new. I watch the same things over and over.
Okay.
And over and over again.
I get that though. Like when you love a show and you know you're gonna love it, there's no like mystery of like, am I gonna waste my time?
Oh yeah,
on
I can like be on my
this?
phone. I can kind of not pay attention.
Yeah, you know
and
what's gonna
be
happen.
Fine. Yeah,
It's the reason that my friends and I have Lord of the Rings marathons once a year because we all know the movies. It's an excuse to hang out.
I know we were talking about this the other day. I'm like only once a year.
Well, it's schedule dependent, right? People are busy. They have stuff going on.
Lord of the Rings, not The Hobbit, or all.
Just a Lord
Sure,
of the
her
Rings.
face was
The Lord
like,
of the Rings extended
we
edition.
don't talk about that.
Well,
we don't talk about Bruno.
maybe we'll do The Hobbit one day. Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
I mean,
That's up
Lord
to
of the
group.
Rings it's just better.
You know what? It is iconic.
Just
It
slaps.
is
Yeah.
my favorite. Is my favorite thing. But Invincible
Which
is great.
one?
Look, okay, I love all of them. I really love all of them. My favorite kind of depends on the mood that I'm in.
Okay, fair.
But I think Two Towers is the
Me
go-to.
too.
Yay!
That's my favorite one too. Two Towers
See?
is the best one. I don't care what anybody says. It's the best one.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I need a little bit lighter, and so I go with Fellowship. 'cause
Same,
I'm like
same.
casual.
Same.
And also the finale in Return of the King
Is the most epic
is-
scene. I mean,
yes,
come
like
on.
sometimes I will just watch
That big
that.
battle. It's the best part. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I think
believe it.
Two Towers overall, perfect.
Full start to finish. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I forgot we talked about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, don't get me started. Oh, now it'll be a totally different conversation. We're gonna be here for hours and hours talking about it.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know. I was so bummed I didn't get to see you because I was there only for a little bit on Friday. And I just did like a little poison ivy little moment.
Cute.
That
I
was
love
cute.
that.
Like simple, nothing like too aggressive. Because I knew Saturday was going to be the really long day. So I did body paint it on Saturday too.
With
I was
poison
Starfire.
ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, on
I was
Saturday you were
on Saturday.
Starfire.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I was like, oh, when I saw your thing, I was like, oh, it would have been great to get some content together.
Yeah.
But it's so hard too, like when you go to conventions, even the second you walk in the door, like when you get out of the parking lot, people just want to start taking pictures and content with you immediately. It's so hard to actually even get inside the convention itself.
Yep.
Because by the time you get checked in, you get in the lobby, like everybody's stopping you, and you got to be as nice and kind as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I've kind of learned over the years a little bit the hard way that you also have to like be a little bit firm with some of these photographers because they'll be
They
like,
will take up all your
let's
time.
go do a cartwheel on the stairs and then down, and we'll go in the parking lot and they'll I'm like, bro, I'm not even inside yet.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
There's definitely one point where I had to, like, people were like, okay, me next photo. And I was like, I have to go see my friends.
Yes.
I will be back here, or you
Yes.
can come to this booth and I will be hanging around there. Because otherwise, like, it's hard to get
Girl,
around.
you'll never get anywhere. Like you get really stuck in one spot. And I'm like, so I used to in the very beginning of like cosplays, like when Drew was coming with me to conventions, girl, I would just say yes to everybody all the time, and because I was like a people pleaser, and like, I feel bad saying no.
Yeah.
And then I kind of overcorrected, and I got kind of sassy, and then I was like, really, like, no, we're not taking the picture. You got it, enough. Okay, I'm moving on. Next. So now I'm like, I feel like I found a nice little happy medium.
Happy medium.
Yes, of getting the content and making everybody happy, but still kind of walking and moving as we're going through.
Yeah,
the
for
conventions,
sure.
yeah.
There's definitely been some moments where a photographer is like just keeping going and going and going.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah, you gotta be-
that's
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
That's you had your turn. There's so many other people
I
here.
know, yeah.
Especially like kids. When kids like come up because they love the
That's my
character.
favorite.
You're
Oh,
like,
God.
no, everybody else get out of the way. The kids
No,
need
literally,
a photo.
yeah. And I almost like prefer taking it with like fans over taking content with photographers. Like photographer content is fantastic, but I go with my photographer already, so I'm already getting great photos.
Yeah.
It's
for sure.
nicer because the fans are a fan.
Yeah.
And they want to have that experience with you. She's like, oh, okay. And the kids, girl, it slays me every time a kid wants to take a picture with you. This one girl was going on and on and on. I think Drew was with me, talking about Teen Titans versus, what was the other show? It's Teen Titans and then Titans Go on HBO. I'm talking like the girl was like 9 years old. She was a little
And she
jabber
was
jay,
going
man. She was like, and then this, and I could tell her mom was like starting to pull her away a little bit. She's like, okay, you're gonna go now.
so cute.
But it's like, but I could have kept talking to her. Like it was the cutest, sweetest thing.
The next
but if
generation
some
of
grown
nerds.
man was like going on and on about it, I'd be like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's really interesting how that is. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. I always love when it seems like, I think that there's a lot of parents who are nerds and they bring their kids because the
That's
kids
my
got
dream
somewhere
come
to
true.
go. Yeah. But I love when the
My
kids are also nerdy and like
Yes.
actually like totally
You can tell
into
they
it.
genuinely enjoy it. They're not like forced to be there.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like my dream life is just cosplay with my whole family everywhere we go.
Little
It's so
baby
cute.
cosplays,
Yeah.
one for the dog.
Yeah,
Like,
it would be just the cutest. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I'm jealous. It's so cute.
yeah.
Yeah, but LA Comic Con was great. That's always like one of my favorite ones to go to. It's a big one. A lot of people dress up. It's a lot to see. And then luckily I got to see people I actually know. Like I feel like in this
Yes.
community, I don't know how long you've been. How long have you been cosplaying?
Since like 2020, like late, like, well, maybe not even really, more like early 2021. Like I'm pretty new
Oh, okay.
to
Okay.
content.
Yeah. I would have thought a lot longer than that. Oh gosh. Okay. I love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I've been doing a lot
Yeah.
because I do all of this full time. So like
Mm-hmm.
cosplay and YouTube and like all of that stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I don't remember the first year I did it, but at my first cosplay convention ever was LA Comic Con.
Your
And I dressed up as
first.
Domino from Deadpool. So it was the year that movie came out. I don't know what year that was.
That Deadpool came out.
The first
Oh.
Deadpool. Was it the first? No, it was the second Deadpool that she was in. Yeah. So the year the second one came out.
Man,
was the
I
year
don't know.
I
Was that
dressed
like
up as Domino.
2018? I don't even know.
Girl, right? I'm like, I think it was a while ago.
I'm bad with dates.
Yeah, and it was such a hit, and it was just stuff that I already had from like companies that I've worked with that have just sent me stuff, and I was like, whoa, new level like unlocked. I just figured something brand new to do that I didn't know I was gonna be absolutely in love with.
I love that.
And it was so much fun. So going to conventions is such a blast. I look forward to it all the time. And now, like, was that your first time getting body painted ever?
Like it was my first time doing a full body paint. I
Okay.
had been airbrushed a little bit. I did like a little bit of like in like patches for like a photo shoot that was
Okay.
more like creative.
Right.
They basically just did an airbrush kind of starry sky on certain spots of my
pretty.
body.
Okay.
But that was, you know, that was maybe like 45 minutes to an hour,
Right.
not
Yeah.
4.5.
That,
so.
Yeah, girl. That's what I'm I've been working with, I hope you've seen some of the like body painting stuff that I've done. I'm sure you have, but I've been working with this makeup artist for like, I feel like I've been working with her for years. And I only started working with her, I think the first thing we did was WonderCon. And I was Avatar. I was
like this past
Neytiri
year?
from Avatar. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I was like, yo, it was so amazing. I never worked with her before. She was recommended to me by a friend, and which I get really worried when I work with new, especially makeup artists, because I've had horror stories happen to
bad
me.
experience.
Yeah, especially in this business. Eek.
Yeah.
And she was an angel, and she's a nerd too. So we were like talking about Nightmare Before Christmas and all these like funny little things. And she did such a phenomenal job. And I've literally, that was like my 4th or 5th body paint this year.
Oh,
with her.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was like, "You're my best customer." I'm like,
I love
"What?"
that.
Yeah.
I love
so
that
now
so
I'm like,
much.
I'm glad that you got to have that experience, because once you kind of get in the flow of it, you're really like, okay, now I got this.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. Like, I know a lot of people are like, have a really hard time like standing or sitting still while getting painted, and I like totally understand that. But I feel like when you have a good makeup artist that you can chat with and hang out with, it makes it go by so much faster.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were nerding out. We were watching. I had Lord of the Rings on like
Yes.
one of the times. I'm like, this
Yes.
is so great, and it was so much fun. And seeing that final product, like I feel like I'm always still nervous. This is the 5th time she's body painted me, and I still get really nervous because I'm like, okay, babe, can like this and like make sure this is. She's like, I got it, and it looks so phenomenal every time. I'm like, I need to just trust in. She knows what she's doing. She's a professional.
Yeah.
And Starfire was such a hit. I wanted to do Starfire for such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she like painted abs on me. I was
Yes.
like, I looked jacked. It was so cool.
That's the best.
Yeah, and then actually, what did we do afterwards? Drew and I I take it to an extreme. Like when I get body painted, I'm in that paint until I'm like, I can't find anything else to do. So we literally went to a bar after. I like threw some jeans on, but I'm
Nice.
still like full orange.
Full orange.
And the jeans had like rips in them, so it was like orange coming through.
Yeah.
And we went to a Christmas bar, and I had the same top, orange hair, orange body, orange abs, orange ass. Like it was a vibe.
I
But
love
because we're in
it.
LA, nobody thought it was weird.
No, people are
It's
used to it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
They're just like, they almost don't even look, and they're like, oh, nice Starfire.
Yeah.
And then doesn't go about their day. I'm like,
Not phased. I honestly, I would have loved to keep that body paint on longer if it wasn't for the headpiece.
Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah.
Because like the paint, I don't mind. Like, I find it like easy enough to be in, but it was just a headpiece that
yeah,
was
weighing it down. honey, yeah.
is a little hefty.
Yeah, a little hefty.
But I've always wanted to do Starfire as well.
Oh.
She's so sweet. Such
And
a
you've got the red hair
delightful-
already, so that'd be perfect for you.
Yeah. I know she has different looks. There's like the red, or there's the like fade
Yeah,
orange.
I think there's 3 that I was trying to decipher from.
Yeah, there's tons of really, really good looks, but she's definitely like top of my list, and so is Poison Ivy. Actually,
no way!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have Poison Ivy done in time for WonderCon because I'm coming back for WonderCon.
Okay, are you? Okay,
Yes.
good. I was going to ask you that. Ooh, yay.
Yes.
So wait, you're going to do which version of, because she's got 3 looks in the movie, because I watched the movie before I decided to do the cosplay. Do you
I'm
know which
gonna
one
be
you're going to do?
actually doing the like original animated look.
Oh, I'm not sure I know what that looks like.
So it's basically just like it's gonna be latex. I have a latex girl. She is fantastic. So it's gonna be like a green latex bodysuit.
So
with
like bodysuit, not like pants, right?
Yeah. Bodysuit, but it is actually going to be a full piece because the upper thighs are going to be like a clear green color.
Okay.
Because in the show she has like tights on that make it look like it's like a paler green.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a see-through green, and then she's got like darker green on the bottom half of her legs and like
Wait,
on
all
the
this is going to be
arms.
latex?
Yeah.
Girl, 1, you're going to look fantastic. You're going to look
Thank you.
hot. 2, are you going to be hot at the, like walking around?
Okay, I know I'm not a very like sweaty person, and I'm always
Okay.
cold, so I actually don't have too much of a hard time wearing latex.
Okay.
The thing that gets to me first is the like chafing in like the elbows
Ooh.
or like behind the knees.
Okay.
But even still, the first time I did latex, it was latex Rogue from X-Men.
Oh, hot. Hot.
It was such a hit. I loved it. It was my first time wearing latex, and I felt like such a badass.
Ooh,
I
okay.
wore it for 13 hours. Yeah, I wore it all day at con and then to the after party because I just was like, I feel so cool though. Like,
isn't it also like once you manage to get it on, you just stay in that till you.
yeah. I think it took me
how do you have to,
like.
is that like lube that you have to use to like put it on?
Yes. You can use lube or baby powder, but make sure if you're getting into latex, make sure it is, silicone based lube, not water based. They are different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are different for your latex. The water base is not so good. But yeah, it's you need the lube and you need like baby powder. Baby powder can help get it on, but also to like store it so it doesn't stick to itself.
Oh, okay.
It keeps it. Yeah, latex is very.
Wait, I'm like at first I'm like, this is a great idea. Now I'm like, I'm not really sure.
Oh, it's once you do it once, you get it. The first time is the one that's like the weirdest.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh no, I know what this is.
Okay, you gotta send me that latex person because I feel like I've had some ideas.
I
and I'm
will.
curious,
She's great. She also works. She works on Drag Race.
Ooh la
She's
la!
a phenomenal.
That sounds super
costumer.
fantastic. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She is delightful. She's actually hilarious. I like posted her on my Instagram, and someone else here that we shot with. Her name was Harley Kane. I don't know if you've ever met her, but she's more in like the TTRPG space. She was like, "Oh, you're latex girl. I ordered something from her, like a cat suit or whatever." And I was like, "I'm so happy that you're using."
Oh,
like,
that makes me so happy.
Yeah,
I love
her
that.
name's Melanie, and she's delightful.
Okay,
and
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
adore
have to
her.
get that from you. Yeah,
Yes.
because I feel like do you know your WonderCon, all of them, all your fits so far, or not yet?
Well, I definitely want to do the poison ivy. I have one that I want to make that I haven't started yet. I'm a huge fan of Keyleth from Vox Machina. So if you're in the TTRPG community, Critical Role kind of is the spearhead of that. They made their first campaign into an animated show, Vox Machina. And that was the first time I was introduced to the character of Keyleth. She's played by Marisha Ray.
You showed me this.
The redhead with the green?
Yeah. Okay,
yes.
okay. I was like,
yes.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her so much. She's one of my favorite characters in anything ever. And then season 2 came out last year. Her outfit gets an upgrade. I really want to try and do her season 2 outfit for WonderCon.
Okay, right.
So if I can make that happen.
So that would be like, because I always feel
do.
like Saturday is like the bigger day for cons, and that's usually when you do your like best fit, right?
Yeah.
So would that be like a Friday?
I don't know. I've also never been to WonderCon before. It'll be my first. I know.
Oh my God, you have so much fun. I'm so excited.
Very excited. The thing is, like, because like Keyleth and Poison Ivy are both going to kind of be like big cosplays for me. I don't know which one I want to do on Saturday. And then I think my third day one is actually going to be Starfire, because there's that same girl Harley is she has a great Raven cosplay.
Oh my God.
So it's gonna be Starfire Raven type vibes.
Okay, this is so inspiring. Damn. Now I'm like, what am I gonna do? I wanted to do Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas for LA Comic Con.
Oh, okay.
But the gown that I wanted to get made wasn't gonna be made in time.
Fair.
This girl Ashlyn, you know Ashlyn.
Ashlyn Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She made my Vampirella costume that I wore to Monster Palooza, and that was just fire. It was such a great costume.
Nice. We love Vampirella.
Yeah, love Vampirella. And I'm so surprised how many people actually knew who Vampirella was.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I thought that many people were going to know.
I feel like it's so iconic. And I don't know why I think that, because I'm like, have I ever even seen a Vampirella thing? But it's just that outfit.
It's just that outfit
is iconic.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many people knew it. And it was such a hit. She did a great job making my cosplay. She was going to make this like corseted, really sick, I'll show you a photo, like with the high slit like gown for Sally. But it just wasn't going to get done in time, and I didn't want to like rush it and blah, 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 right? So now I know I want to do that for WonderCon, and I know I want to get body painted also. And I feel like that would be like the big Saturday day.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, damn, I'm almost wondering what you're going to do on Friday, because I'd love to do something similar to someone that I know is already going to be there. I feel like it would help inspire me a little bit.
Honestly, and the collab cosplays are so much fun.
They're so much more fun when
and you have someone, when people are taking photos, you have someone to kind of pose with and work off of. And if you're friends and you vibe well, like it's so much fun. I love going to cons.
Yeah.
I love
you're
meeting
gonna love
people at
WonderCon.
cons.
Oh,
I'm
my
so
girl,
excited.
It's so much fun. It's similar to LA Comic Con, like when you walk in that lobby area in the middle before you actually go upstairs into the actual convention. That's where everybody's out like taking pictures of each other. They're set up like little photography stations. And WonderCon, the whole like outside area, there's a big fountain outside.
Yes, I've
and
actually
it's gorgeous.
I was at that convention center for Star Wars Celebration.
Oh right, duh,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
the same
gorgeous.
one. Yeah, it's gorgeous. But that right there where the fountain is, that's where you see like the sickest costumes.
Yeah,
and the commitment that people put behind some of these things. I'm like, like hats off to you, baby.
Cosplayers work hard.
Cosplayers work hard, like all year for an idea, for one idea. It's really crazy for one day. It's insane.
Yeah.
Or like even when I went to, did you ever do Comic-Con in San Diego?
No, that is also on my list for this year because
Okay.
I've never been. I know it's one of the biggest, craziest conventions.
Yeah, that is the biggest commitment I think I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I went. I think this was like my third year going, and so last summer, girl. What day is it? This
Almost
summer,
Christmas.
This past summer.
Yeah.
I went, and I think we went for like 4 or 5 days. And
Nice.
I did on Saturday, I think, right, Drew, was it Saturday that we did Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy? Yeah. In my mind, Saturday is always the best day. So,
Yeah.
but again, so the makeup artist came down. She fucked 4 hours,
Yeah.
did this whole like prosthetics on my eyes. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was insane. And it looked so real. Like when I tell you, we were walking around and people would just like look and then they'd be like,
We're like, whoa.
because you just look like a person. Like I look like an alien,
Yeah.
but doesn't look like outrageous. So, and then the double take was just like the
Yeah.
look on people's faces. You're just like, and I'm like, yeah, hey, hi. And then it's like, you, okay, like, are you the actress? Like, are you in the movie? I mean, it looked so fucking good. And
Yeah.
I literally, like, we went, I think I did something, I want to say I called like Gamora doing things or something. We were just like in the hotel lobby and I went behind the front desk and was like taking phone calls.
Oh my God.
And I went on a scooter outside and we like walked around. We went to the
Yeah.
bars and like had cocktails. It was like,
Incredible.
but like that level of commitment that I did, I was like, damn, I'm really committed. And then you go to San Diego Comic-Con and you see these fucking people that are like on stilts and they've like hand painted everything. And it's
Yep.
wow.
Those like huge like mecha suit
Yeah.
things that I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Like, or they light up and there's like spinning swords and like
Yes.
flashing guns and what?
I'm like, how do you even get out how'd you get here?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah.
what?
How did you must already live here, right? Like that would require a moving van.
I mean, oh my God, it's just some great stuff. We saw Thanos, the guy that's dressed as Thanos. I'm talking like he looked like it was giant. He was on these big like stilts and it had this whole big face mask. And I got some pictures with him and he had like the heads on the
geez.
Avengers heads.
Yep.
Girl, I'm talking like to the detail. It looked so real. It was insane. I love seeing that's almost my favorite part where I get kind of nerdy and fan out when I get to like, oh,
Yeah.
I know that one.
That's so
I know
cool.
that one. Oh,
Yeah.
that looks really great.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for you to do the WonderCon. It'd be great.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm hoping to spend a couple weeks in LA around
Oh,
WonderCon.
sweet. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can hang out again.
yes,
Oh, do another
absolutely.
episode. Oh, that'd be exciting.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you insist.
Oh, all right. Twist my arm.
Yeah, right? Okay, fine.
Yeah, I feel like once you do WonderCon and San Diego Comic-Con, I feel like WonderCon is probably going to be your favorite one of all the cons that you've done.
Okay. Right now, my favorite is Dragon Con, but that's because
Oh, right. We're talking
Con
about Dragon.
is a
See, I've never
hot
done
mess.
Dragon Con. Okay, that's right. I forgot about that.
Dragon Con is bonkers. It is
But
like
isn't that like a really long one? Isn't that like
it's 5
days?
days, Thursday through Monday. Although by the time Monday rolls around, everyone's hungover and leaves. Anyways, but there are literally panels and things scheduled 24 hours of the day.
Yeah, isn't there like 4 a.m. panels or
Yep.
something you were telling me? I'm like, who?
I couldn't be me, that's for sure. But it is basically like a 5-day long party for nerds.
Wow.
Like
Now, are people like in full cosplay?
Yeah,
during this
yeah.
time
A
too?
lot of them, a lot of people cosplay.
Wow.
You see a lot of really cool stuff. The vendors hall is literally 4 stories, like 4 different floors. It's like, yeah, one of the craziest cons I've ever been to because it's like these 3 huge hotels that are all connected,
right.
and then there's like a 4th and a 5th one that are kind of like beside it. There's like themed parties every night, and then after this party, there's this party. There was like I went to like a drum circle after one of them at like 3 in the morning, which was like a whole experience.
What?
If you haven't done Dragon Con, you have to do it at least once in your life.
Yes. See, Dragon Con is one that I've heard so many good things about, but I've never actually gone to. And I don't think I knew enough about it to feel excited to go, right? But I feel like
It's
when
fun
we
with
had dinner the other
friends.
night, we talked about it. I'm like, this sounds fucking great.
Yeah. If you know people, it is a lot of fun. I think like if my first time ever going to Dragon Con was like by myself, it would be incredibly overwhelming. But I'm very lucky that the first time we went, it was actually a bunch of my online friends from Twitch.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, we're all
yeah.
doing Dragon Con.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so much
maybe
fun.
I'll tag along with you guys then.
Please. Like, I will never forget that experience, and I hope that like other people get to experience it too.
Oh my gosh. Put my Dragon Con.
Yes. It's also the weekend after my birthday.
Ooh la la.
So you can come celebrate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, please. I'd love to do that so much. Yeah. Did you get your tickets for San Diego Comic-Con yet or not yet?
No, and that's why I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go
Okay,
because I know tickets are really hard to get. So if someone has tickets, like I would love to go, but yeah, I know that like they prioritize I think people who like are regulars, right?
Girl, yeah. I literally
Yeah.
made a whole TikTok about this because I was so mad.
No.
So I went last. Why do I keep saying last summer? I went this past summer.
This past summer,
and
yeah.
it was like very, very expensive tickets to get. And I always bring Drew with me, so one, I'm not alone, and two, I make sure I get really good content. And plus the hotel and yada yada. So it adds up really quickly. But I made sure to wake up at 7 a.m. when they went on sale in September, or whatever, when they went on sale, whatever.
Whatever that was.
I'm up. I'm in the queue for 2 hours. I finally get in there, and I can't get the tickets because technically I bought them from a third party. I didn't buy them on the website, so I couldn't actually. I wasn't like allowed to buy tickets yet. Yeah, I almost cried. I feel like crying thinking about this.
I would have cried.
So emotional.
That's
anyway. I started drinking
brutal.
at 9 a.m. That's what happened after that.
One of those days.
One of those days.
Yeah, I hear you.
But then I went in I had Drew go in the queue because I was out of town for like new buyers. And by the time he got inside the actual like cart area to purchase them, they were all gone. And he was in the queue an hour before it was even open.
Yep.
So I didn't get the tickets at all. I'm like, they had these fucking people do these bots and they make a bunch of accounts.
Yes.
And I'm like,
They just
I
buy
just
them up.
hate you all. And then the tickets are $79, by the way. I paid $750 for one ticket. So that's an astronomical increase, and that's what people do. They will charge whatever the fuck they charge. If I bought them now as a third party, it would cost me more. So
Probably, yeah. Wow, that's
unlike I was like, let's buy 6, like let's buy as many as I can and resell them.
Yeah, right.
Which is what people do. I understand, and it's like it's a business. But now you're fucking with people that actually want to go and they're actual fans and want to have a good time. And this is like a big part of my year and our experience there. So I'm like, I just hate y'all.
And well, there's so many people that like that price point is completely out of the question. And that's not fair to them.
I'm like,
even
who
if they
is
live
paying for
there.
this? This is insane.
Yeah, that is bonkers. I really do hate the whole like scalping, like the way things are set up now with like concert tickets and like convention tickets. I think that I'm like, do something about it, but I'm also like, what do you do about it?
That's why I'm like, there's got to be something you can do about it, but I have no clue. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'm like, the computer's over asking me if I'm a robot before I can buy something. I'm like, why don't you check somebody and see if they're a bot and see if like, I don't know. There has to be something on the
There's got to
back
be
end that
some
can
kind of like very smart programming people who just know
Right.
their way around that.
Yeah.
And and
Okay.
right.
You just have to show up in person. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh God. If only. I'm just gonna fly down.
Remember
just to
those
get the
days
tickets.
when you had to like wait in line? Oh God. I remember Best Buy when like video games would come out. People would be waiting in line for like a day.
Yep.
Like literally the day before, and the line would be out of the fucking
Yep.
store, be around the corner
Definitely
just to get a
have-
new video game.
Definitely have done that for books.
Yeah.
When
really?
I was,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
younger. Oh yeah, for sure. Not so much a video game. I love video games, but I've never like waited like that. Not like physically.
Right, yeah.
Like I've like waited for the countdown on the PlayStation to be like, okay, now we can play it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But no, I definitely miss the era of like the lineups around the block of GameStop.
Because then those are really committed, and those people deserve to get as many of those passes. If you have to wait in line physically for San Diego Comic-Con tickets, then you deserve to get as many passes as you're allowed to buy.
Yeah, honestly, like, and I would do it. Oh, man,
I would do it, for
I've
sure.
heard so many good things about San Diego Comic-Con, and it's tough to get in. And Dragon Con has like a similar thing where it's not the tickets. It is
the hotel. I think,
yeah,
right?
if you want to
Yeah.
stay in the hotels that the convention takes place in, which you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay close by. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, if you want to be in those hotels, they have the Hotel Hunger Games,
Oh my
which
God.
is the same online queue style stuff, and it's rough. It's rough. Not my favorite part of that.
Wait, did you know Hunger Games is because they're hungry and they have to play games to get food for their district?
Is that it? Oh,
I don't know. I saw a TikTok about this, and I'm like,
sure. I guess so.
I mean, I sidetracked, but I was like, wait, was that true?
Did you see the new one?
I
'Cause
saw it
haven't.
twice.
Oh, Songbirds.
Yeah, I saw it
okay.
twice.
I haven't.
It was so good. I saw it
Haven't
twice.
seen it yet, but did read the book.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I did not.
And
I did
okay,
not.
well, I enjoyed the book, so I think I'll like the movie, but
I went in with zero expectations to that movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I just got back in town. I was like, it's 3 hours, whatever. I'll just order a bottle of champagne and hang out.
yes.
And it was so good. I'm crying. I'm laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not an in life crier, but I'm in a movie crier all day. Like you can't. One song will have him like, oh God, you got me. So
The feels.
yeah, the feels. It was such a good movie. Oh my
Okay,
God, I was
good. I'm
surprised. Yeah,
excited.
please see it. Yeah.
Kind of like heard mixed things, but also the Hunger Games, the original ones, had like mixed
I agree,
reviews on
yeah.
them anyways, and so I'm like I'm gonna watch it and
Yeah,
see
have
what
your
I
own
think for
experience,
myself.
and then then you
Yeah,
can decide for yourself.
which
yeah.
and I try to do mostly. Like it's really hard online to block out all of the noise, especially on like Twitter,
Oh, I
right?
know, yeah.
Everyone has an opinion, but I would rather just see things myself and just take everyone else's opinion with a grain of salt.
Absolutely.
And I tell people to take my opinion with a grain of salt.
Oh, facts.
I'm like, if you
I'm
love
a
this
very
thing-
easy to please
Yeah.
movie viewer.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And
I like it all.
if you like this thing, great. I'm happy for you. I'm like so glad that you like this thing, even if I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to like things that they like. And that's like a weird concept for people. It's like, no, everyone has to have the exact same opinion
Oh
about
my
it.
gosh,
And
yeah.
it's
And
like,
if you
well,
don't agree
no.
with somebody, then it's like, oh, something's bad. Okay,
yeah, art will never be like that.
I
just
agree. It's
by
art.
nature.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I fully
Yeah.
agree. I mean, I feel like that's like when we're talking about the cosplays too.
Mm-hmm.
Like people want it to be exactly how they want it to be, and if it's not, then they have a whole big stink about it. And like when you're talking about your pink Mandalorian, like
Mando.
that. It's similar. People are like, no, it's supposed to be this, and if it's not this, then
Mm-hmm.
there's a problem. Like, and don't you agree with me? And if not, then it's a problem. And I'm like,
Yep.
what? It's cosplay. It's a form of art. It's okay. It does not have
Yeah.
to be exact.
1,000%. People get so stuck up about it in a way that I don't understand. Like, oh, well, you didn't make everything yourself, or it's not totally screen accurate, or your, wig is the wrong color. I'm like,
Yeah.
who gives? Like,
yeah.
I don't care. You want to do Starfire and you don't want to do the body paint? Fair. I
I've seen
get it.
that, and I know
it
that's
looks great.
Starfire, and it still looks great.
Exactly, exactly. There's no like, I think that the cosplay community is definitely more chill about that stuff now. But I've definitely heard some stories from like, more like the mid 2010s where cosplay was like getting bigger, getting a lot of attention, and people just got a little catty for no reason really.
Yeah, it's
Everyone's
really,
cosplay is their own.
and I feel like it's so much more like universal now. Like so
Yeah.
many people are getting more comfortable talking about it and getting into this world, even though like when I was younger, it was like that was not cool, man. You were playing video games, you were
dress
weird.
up.
Yeah, like you were a nerd. It was weird. You don't talk about it.
Yeah.
This is Fight Club, okay? We can talk about it.
I was like, Halloween is my favorite. Like candy.
I thought I was
and
a witch.
dressing
I
up,
mean,
like hell yeah,
clearly.
yeah.
But now I'm like, oh, I'm still the same person. I'm just more comfortable talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so many more people are like that. So I feel like the community has even just gotten a lot bigger now too, which is great.
Yes. It's been wonderful, and like I said, one of my favorite parts about cons is just meeting people.
Yeah.
Because it's how. It's how I've made so many friends and connections. Like I met you because I met Dare
Exactly.
through Joni on Twitch, and I also met Joni at a convention afterwards in person. And then I had dinner with a friend 2 nights ago now. Met her last LA Comic Con.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just like kind of like bumped in, started
Bring
chatting.
people together.
Yeah.
Cosplay.
Yeah, it's how like I've like connected with brands as well.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, because I'm like, wow, I like this stuff, or even not even just brands, but just like individual artists.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, people especially who do like wigs and costume pieces and like leather work or like scale mail and that kind of thing. I love talking to those people about the things that they're passionate about.
And they get
they're just
excited
nerds.
because they see that you're a real fan and they actually want to support you also, right?
Yeah.
So even like when we go to conventions and we walk around and we go to booths and we talk to people, like they just be giving you shit. They're like, oh, here, message me and I'll send you that and I'll mail you that. And here, take that and take a picture with this. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
It's so like, I didn't realize that kind of community and going to conventions it's almost like mingling too. Like you really get so many more opportunities and you get so many great people.
Yeah, and I'm such a people person that just like brings me joy.
Yeah.
I don't know, can't think of a better
I could
way.
nerd talk all day long. That's the only reason I started the podcast is so I could talk about my nerdy things that I talk about already. But now I have a few more people to talk to about it.
Yes,
So,
yes. Once you branch out, once you're like, yes, I'm a nerd. Hello.
Yes.
There are other people who are like, oh yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
me
also
too,
a
me too, me too.
nerd.
Yeah.
And then you have stuff like this.
Yeah,
and it's magic.
right? Exactly. And then it's magic. It's all magic. I don't know. Oh gosh, I feel like we've been talking for, I don't know how long we're going here, darling. Oh, okay.
Dang.
Solid. It feels like we've been talking for like 10 minutes, but okay, that's pretty good.
I know.
Yeah, well, cheers, my darling.
Cheers. Thank you so much
very
for having
Yeah,
me.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Before we go, I do want to know your favorite cosplay that you have.
Okay, it's funny because I think as I was talking earlier, I really love the body painting ones. Domino was my favorite because it was my first one and it was very, very successful. I did that at San Diego Comic-Con too, and it was huge. But now that I've been doing the body paint, I think Avatar Neytiri was like, and again, maybe because it's my first body painting cosplay, it's my favorite one. And I remember like sometimes like I would talk to people and they would just just stare at me because she did the makeup so good.
Yeah.
It just looks like it looks real.
You just feel so cool.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I'm like, but then I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, ah. I'm like, oh yeah, my body painted.
That's me.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
So now because that was my favorite, I feel like I'm trying to top it every time I do like another body painting thing.
Oh,
and see if I can top that as my favorite.
I can do more. I can do better.
Yeah, I can do more. I can do better. I know I can. It was so
love
sick.
that.
So that was my favorite. She was solid. I feel like I would do her again too.
Oh yeah, that's one, especially because there's more movies coming out and the video game is coming out.
Yeah, I
you can
know,
just keep
right?
doing
That's
for
so great.
years. Yeah,
for
people
years,
will
yeah.
love that.
That'd be a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right. Wait, before we go, when we were at dinner the other night, we talked about this like shot that you take.
I don't even know. It was like
okay, so if you grab that plastic bag over there.
it's like apparently if you like
dear.
sniff an onion before you like shoot vodka,
Yeah.
it's like better.
And I'm so sorry. I've never done this before, and I don't really like vodka, but apparently you're supposed to have like really good vodka. I don't know.
I also am not a vodka person.
Oh yeah, we gotta
so-
we gotta cut the onion. I think we have to cut the onion.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It would need to be cut.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense.
No,
so you sniff the onion, and then you drink the vodka.
Oh God.
And I'm
This
sorry,
is
this is trash vodka.
so
because,
much. It's not chilled. I love that.
Well, it was cold when I got here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna like take a sip of this because this looks like
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to take the shot either, but because we had talked about it, I was thinking about it ever since we talked about it.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
literally this morning ordered. Whoa, that is onion! Oh my God! Holy shit!
Oh, good. Are we just gonna start crying?
Okay.
Is that what this is?
All right, let's just do this. All right. Oh fuck. Okay.
Here, why don't you like rip the top
All right,
off
cool. Got
so
you.
we can do it at the same time?
That's what she said. Okay.
Just,
Okay.
I don't even know.
Well, I think it's fine.
All
I
right,
think-
you
okay.
do it first,
All right,
and
I'll
then
do it first. All right, now it's the row of you.
good luck. Oh God. Did it make it any better?
Maybe I should have sniffed it again at the end.
No, I don't think it's like a body shot, but
Oh my God. Okay.
oh God. Oh, the onion. We got little onion drips. I love that for
I
me.
get some
Okay.
hair on my chest from that. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you got this. Sniff it again. Sniff it again.
You know,
All right. You get an onion. You get an onion. You get an onion.
Oh,
We got
God.
a hubby cameo.
Oh, God.
Let's
Wait,
do
Drew,
I don't
you gotta
think
do
it made
too.
it better.
All right, everybody get in here.
It's not that bad.
It's fine.
Okay, can you even? Okay, here I'm in now.
You're in. Go for it.
Oh, like a champ.
The whole thing. Okay.
Oh, didn't even make a face. Savage. All right, Drew's turn.
Yeah, it's better if the vodka's like cold.
I
Like,
figured,
ice
yeah.
cold.
So it just like
was
smacks
cold
you
when
in the
I got here.
sinuses.
Yeah. It's so bad.
I know. I'm sorry.
Chose the
I got
worst
trash vodka.
vodka.
I didn't originally order that, but yeah. All right. Oh yeah, onion juice. You ready?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, got onion fingers. Get up in there.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
No face again. Drew with the
It's-
no face.
I'm
Wow,
a little bitch.
I'm a little
I'm like,
fucking
"Ugh."
bitch. Damn, this is horrible. I guess I should
I'd
just
rather
finish it,
do
though.
like
All right, hold on.
Jaeger, you know.
I'm so sorry I brought this up at dinner.
Me too. I'm also. Yeah, I tried sniffing it again after, and it doesn't.
It's making me hungry. I know, it's kind of delicious, actually.
French onion soup, anyone?
You're right? I got onion juice on me, no big deal.
Oh,
I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I just have onion juice.
All right, well, we're going to smell like onion today.
Cute.
It's okay. Anything for girls like nerds. Okay, girls.
Right? Anything for the podcast,
Oh
for the
my gosh.
gram.
Yeah, anything for the gram. Anything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't the worst thing I've ever.
No, I've definitely had worse.
I've had worse.
Yeah, marshmallow Smirnoff vodka.
Ugh.
Yeah,
They make that?
they did when I was in high school. I hope they don't
the
make
high
it
school
anymore.
cocktails slap
Oh,
different,
in
yeah.
high school it was just straight sourpuss, and I
Wait,
look back
what
and
the
I'm
fuck
like,
is that?
ooh, do you guys have that down here?
Sourpuss?
Sourpuss. It's like
You say it funny.
raspberry, like flavored, like I don't know. It's like 17%, so it's not super alcoholic, but it is like
Vodka?
I don't even know what it like.
yeah.
I was in.
I feel like it was Smirnoff Ice. I didn't drink in high school.
No,
I didn't
God,
drink till I was
ugh.
21, actually.
Oh,
'Cause I
okay.
was a nerd. And I that was really weird. Yeah, but I was like Smirnoff Ice. Do you remember those in those fucking? That shit was nasty.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Even
No,
thinking about it,
thank
I'm
you. honestly, my favorite drink was they're called chocolate monkeys, and it's just like chocolate milk and
that sounds
banana
kinda yummy.
liqueur. Yeah,
I don't
that's
like banana,
great.
but otherwise I think I would love that. Mm.
Great for like New Year's.
Yeah, I just like a classic 1942 chilled shot of tequila. You know,
my,
just,
okay,
nothing
all right.
special. Just, that's what I usually tend to go for. And then champs. All day.
Hell yeah. We love the bubbly.
We love a bubbly. All right, seriously, I forgot about that. So, whoa, just when we thought we were done, ladies
did
and
it.
gentlemen. Well,
like-
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
Before we
having
say our
me.
goodbyes, can you say your socials and everything, please?
Yeah, I'm at Claris Polaris pretty much everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just
TikTok,
Claris
YouTube, all that.
Polaris.
Okay.
All the things. You can find me. My like link tree is like clarispolaris.org. That'll have all my links on
Okay,
it.
fabulous,
Super
yes.
easy to find.
Oh, yay. And actually, we did some really fun content earlier at your Airbnb. So, you know, we'll be able to get some of that soon, too.
very
It
pink.
turned out so good. I was like, it was so
Yeah.
dreamy and like pretty. It was so nice.
It's like Barbie Dream House.
Oh, yeah. So it's like so cute. So wonderful. I love like collabing and doing
Me too.
things with my friends, my friends.
I find it so fun. Like honestly, like the photo shoots are one of my favorite parts of like doing all the cosplay con
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
social media stuff. Like I just have a good time, especially when you're with cool people. So
Especially, yeah, when you have people that just like the same things that you like.
Yes.
It makes everything so much better.
time
yeah.
flies.
Yeah, time flies when you're drinking Smirnoff
With onion.
onion. Oh, now my hand's smelling. Actually,
It's
It's actually not that bad.
It's fine. It's just a little oniony.
I just, it's just a little oniony. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. Thank you, my darling, for coming and hanging
Thank
out with us. I
you.
appreciate it.
Until next time.
Until next time. Until WonderCon.
Right.
All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.